Election day's a lap or two away, and Republicans are looking in the rearview mirror and seeing many of their Democratic opponents crashing all over the road. I'm John Phillips, and this is Pole Position. Here's what's happening in key races according to the Real Clear Politics average of polls. Arkansas appears to be 100% pure cotton. It's no longer a toss-up as Tom Cotton, the Republican, has taken a lead 46.8% to Mark Pryor, the Democrats, 41.3%. Arkansas voters haven't spent this much time talking about cotton since Bill Clinton had trouble keeping the fruit inside the loom. The purple state of Colorado sees Cory Gardner, the Republican, at 47.3%. Mark Udall, the tongue-tied Democratic incumbent, is sitting at 43.5%. This has been moving away from the Democrats for weeks now. Democrats are very nervous. In the state of Iowa, Republican Joni Ernst is also expanding her lead over Democrat Bruce Braley, 47.3% to 44.8%. This would be a huge pickup for the GOP. It's a purple state that goes either way in presidential elections, and both parties want this one badly. In North Carolina, Democratic incumbent Kay Hagan is sitting at 45.6%, while Republican challenger Thom Tillis is nipping at her heels at 43.6%, This is a state that Democrats thought they might be able to hold. It's southern, it's red, well, red kind of leaning blue, but the Republican is making a late November push, or late October push, I guess I should say early November push. In the state of Georgia, that thing is even Steven, as Republican David Perdue sitting at 45.8%, Michelle Nunn sitting at 45%. This thing could go either way. Also another state that's trending against the Republicans. That doesn't happen very often, but in this particular case, the Republican has made some errors. The Democrat hasn't made very many. It proves that candidates really do matter. In Kentucky, Mitch McConnell. Everyone thought he put Allison Grimes away. Well, Democrats say they're going to go back to spending money in Kentucky. He's sitting at 46.6%. She has 42.2%. I think the Democrats are spending good money after bad here. This is not going to end up in their column on Election Day. In the state of Kansas, Republican Pat Roberts is at 45.2%. The independent that's actually a Democrat, Greg Orman, is at 45.2%. He says he's not a Democrat, but we all know he is. Bruce Jenner says he's not a girl. Well, the pictures kind of tell their own story. In the state of New Hampshire, Jeanne Shaheen is a first-term Democratic senator. Everyone thought she was going to be safe this time around. She's at 47.8%. Scott Brown will not die. He's at 45.2%. Scott Brown is even leading in some polls, and that has Democrats in the Northeast opening up their checkbooks. They really need to keep this one. In the state of Louisiana, I turn back to Bill Clinton. Why? Oh, look at that. It's a three-way. Democrat Mary Landrieu sitting on top of that, 38.2%. Two Republicans, though, you combine what they have at 35.2%. There we go. There they are. And Rob Maness, who's the Tea Party candidate, he's at 8.7%. Republicans should walk away with that one. And now we move on to the frozen tundra of Alaska, where Republican Dan Sullivan is putting this thing away over Democrat Mark Begich, 47.0% to 42.6%. Whenever an incumbent senator is polling in the low 40s, that has him really on the bubble. The Republicans think they can put this thing away, similar to what happened in the state of Arkansas, very quickly. Overall, Nate Silver's 538 blog, which is the most accurate predictor of what's going to happen in a general election, estimates that the Republicans now have a whopping 66% chance, and I'm sure that's an oversight. If he could give Republicans the mark of the beast, I'm sure he would. They have a 66% chance of gaining a Senate majority. The Democrats, they're sitting at 34%. That's the position of the polls. Make sure you stick with PJTV, and we'll bring you all the dramatic developments and continue to race towards Election Day. I'm John Phillips, and this is Pole Position.